Hey guys, your boy B Minus, and today I'll be bringing you a video on the best young, cheap wingers you should be buying in FIFA 17 career mode. Now, guys, I have a list of about 11 guys on here. Each one of them is going to be under 5 million in worth, and a couple, far below that as well. And every single one of them is under the age of 25 and can reach a potential of 80. So we're going to go ahead and start out really quickly. We're going to run through them, and then we're going to do a growth test to see what they look like, 6-7 years down the line. Now, a little bit of a preface, there's going to be some people, some big names that aren't on here just because I did it kind of like an overall best cheap players to buy. If you want to go ahead and check that out, ding, but I didn't want any overlap on that one. So, no Cernies are going to be on here and that kind of stuff. So these are going to be 11 new names that you should be going ahead and looking at. And they're going to be kind of different types in here. I kind of more focused on high speed, high strength, which I think is more valuable this year than, say, skill moves, since skill moves are a little bit toned down. But there's a little bit here for everyone. They're kind of big, strong, wingers. They're kind of shorter, more agile wingers. There's ones with skills, without skills, cheaper, more expensive. Well, you'll go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and get into it. And if you do appreciate, I would humbly ask that you go ahead and smush your nipple into that like button. We can get, let's say, 150 likes on this. We'll go on to the next one, which will probably either be midfielders or center backs. So let's go ahead and get into it right here. First off, starting here, Valentino Lazaro, 71 overall, starts out at a value of 2.4 million. 20 years old, is pretty pacey and already has decent, technicals in the ball controlling and the dribbling and the shot power. Let's move down over to this man over here, Adama. Channing Sports actually just did one of his player reviews on him, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. If you want to go more into that, go ahead and check him out. Also, a quick note, I'm not going to be saying, where these kids are actually from, so if you want to go ahead and look that up, go to sofifa.com. I'll leave a link in the description down below. sofifa.com. You can see, what teams they're actually on. I had to move them all together here so I could just sim it forward for the growth test. But continuing on, Adama is worth 3.6 million to start off. Left mid, 72 rated overall at the age of 19. Already pretty quick. Agile as well, and good stamina, 72 to go ahead and start off. Good ball control and dribbling, what you would expect. We're moving down right here. Alan St. Maxime, or Maximun, I don't know, I'm probably butchering that. Left mid, and he's worth 2.3 million, is at 70 overall at the age of 19, and he's a little bit quicker, once again, agile, that kind of balanced stuff, good ball control and whatnot. They're kind of all in the same mold. We'll go more into depth with them after we go into the growth test over here. Ex-Chelsea man, Kennedy, the Brazilian, is going to be worth 4.3 million, one of the more expensive kids on here, and one of the older ones at the age of 20. Once again, a left mid, but I think he can play like striker and left back, I believe. And he is starts out at 73. Once again, pretty quick, pretty agile, good stamina at the 75, good shot power, good ball control, dribbling. Seems to be, kind of a trend here. Now this guy is an absolute monster. We're getting into some dark greens already in the physicals. Look at them physicals, man. Every single, like a whole bunch of, it's a freaking Christmas tree over there. I'm gonna be very excited to see how this guy turns out, because he's already a beast starting out. Frank Acheampong, I believe he plays for Anderlecht, starts out at 74, is worth 3.9 million at the age of 22. Once again, a left mid, and he's already, he's ready to go right out of the box. Decent enough ball control, dribbling, and shot power. We'll see how he develops and see if he'll become even more of a beast. Now, it was tough. It was a lot harder to find cheap wingers than it was to find strikers. Which was kind of surprising. But here is one selection that you can get for under $1 million for all you Road to Glory fans. This man right here, Brian Mansilla, however you pronounce his name, he's a left mid. He's only 64 rated, but his value is 750,000, 19 years old, and he has a potential, I believe, of like 81, 82-ish. He's already pretty quick, 89 sprint speed, 89 acceleration, decent enough agility, and decent enough stamina, which you'd like to see from a young kid over there. Everything else needs a little bit of work, and, these younger kids, when it comes into the growth development test, if they start at a lower value, they don't always grow to their full potential, but playtime kind of plays into that one. Let's going to continue on to Adama. Very interesting. Finally, a right winger up in here. His age of 20 is going to be worth 3.2 million, and is 72 in the overalls. Already really quick, already really high acceleration, and what I like about him is high strength at 78. You know, I think that's like a really key stat to have this year, is to cut inside and be able to actually hold off of defenders. He's also got pretty good crossing right out of the bat, which is nice to see. Moving down over here is Daniel Potence. He starts out at a 73 overall, is worth 4.4 million, and is once again another right winger. 20 years old, very quick, you know, very high balance, good stamina, not the highest in strength. He's more of like a tricky winger, good ball control and technical dribbling. Let's continue down over here to Juan Aguadelo. This one, he's going to be interesting because he's already pretty good in the physical attributes as well, very Christmas tree-esque, good ball control and other stuff, but his finishing, his crossing, and all that stuff, I kind of am curious because they're all kind of like the mid to high 60s. He has a chance to be probably the most well-rounded winger out of the bunch right here. Starts at a 2.2 million for the 23-year-old. And once again, I wanted to find you another cheapie for under $1 million, and I came up with this guy, Rifat Zemaletdinov. That's a mouthful. Anyway, we're just going to call him Rizzi. Rizzi over here starts at a 64, left wing, 19 years old, 750,000 in value. He's not the quickest, but he's not too bad either. He's got good dribbling and interesting, good long shots, and as well as good shot power. So he could be one of those guys who cuts inside and kind of pings them in from distance. So that is pretty much, oh, we got one more, my bad. Kylian Mbappe Lawton over here, 71 overall. Left winger, 17 years old. I believe he's one of the younger ones on here. 2.7 million, decently cheap. He's got good speed, he's got good acceleration, you know, decent enough balance, ball control, and dribbling. So a lot of them kind of follow the same mold, but we're going to go ahead and sim it forward about 6 or 7 years and see how they turn out. Alright guys, now we are back. This is about 6 or 7 years sim forward, and we get to see how these kids turned out. Valentino Lazaro got all the way up to an 82, is now worth 17.5 million at the age of 26, and as you can see, he is frighteningly quick, 90s in sprint speed and acceleration. And look at this, long passing is up to 87. For some reason, you're gonna see a lot of these for long passing just glitches on these guys, so it's odd. Okay, I'm just giving you fair warning. Long shots up to an 84, curve is also good at 81, finishing is freaking 98. So essentially you have a really good striker. Strength at 72, so he's got pretty good in that. Stamina only at 72, but remember you can probably train that up, but that's crazy. He gained +6 in finishing in this year alone. Let's see what traits and whatnot that he gained. Okay, so he's 5'10", so he's not the shortest, but he's not, you know, the biggest either. 4-star skill moves, so he is a tricky guy over here. Austrian, right mid, right winger, and left mid, so he gives you a little bit of coverage. Medium work rates, let's go ahead and take a look. He is injury prone though, which is a bit of a knock, especially in career mode this year. Flair trait, as well as speedster, dribbler, clinical finisher, and complete forward. That is... I would not have predicted this for a winger, so there you guys go. Valentino Lazaro turned out to be an absolute animal. Let's move down to the Brazilian ex-Chelsea man right here, getting all the way up to an 85 is worth 29 million at the age of 26. The left mid, quite rapid. You can see in the physicals, pretty good strength, pretty good stamina, pretty good everything. You know, 90 plus in dribbling, ball control, long passing as well, and then 84 in the finishing, and then pretty well-rounded. He's a very well-rounded, you know, cat over here. Let's see what he got in the statistics. 6 foot tall, so he's relatively tall. Can play the striker, left mid, and left back. Is left-footed. Medium work rates. You know, only 3-star, so, you know, he's not a guy that's going to be skilling and that kind of stuff. But an interesting player. Definitely an interesting player. Has the finesse shot trait, which is nice, and no specialities. Alright, moving on to Frank Acheampong. A little bit disappointing just because he started out as such a physical beast, but in the end, he didn't really grow that much. As you can see, at the age of 28, he stopped growing at 80, so he actually stopped growing relatively early, and once you hit kind of like your highest potential, your stats don't grow anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer this year. As you can see, you know, his finishing is decent at 70, short passing, shot power. Once again, long passing relatively high at 77, and dribbling and ball control, but, you know, mild disappointment. You know, 5'6" is not the tallest. Gives you a little bit of coverage playing at left back though. High work rates, left-footed, 3-star, 3-star. See, and he's got no traits, but he does get the speedster and the engine trait, which is very nice, you know, coming in with 93 stamina. All right, Adam Unis is 1 point off of his highest potential. I believe he can get out all the way up to an 87, so he can still grow from here. 38 million at the age of 25. The left mid, absolutely, once again, you know, super rapid over here. 90 plus in speed, acceleration, ball control as well. Once again, long passing pretty high at 83, dribbling also almost at 90, finishing at 86. Very nice, good crossing as well as short passing and decent enough long shots and whatnot. Let's go ahead and take a look a little bit more in depth. He's 5'8", you know, left mid, left footed, high medium work rates, the 4-star weak foot, which is very nice to have, and only 3-star skill moves. Gets no traits, but he gets the speedster and the dribbler speciality. Very nice pickup indeed. Let's move on to Alan St. Maximun. I'm butchering that, I'm dead sure of it. Got up to an 83. The left mid is 25 years old, is now worth 23.5 million. 90 plus, you know, sprint speed, acceleration, but also very good agility as well as balance. We're moving on. 90 in dribbling, 92 in ball control. Once again, long passing, he gained a +8 in long passing in this year alone. There's something weird about wingers being better center mids now, or cams, than they actually are wingers. He's got good curve and good finishing as well as decent short passing. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. 5'8" as well. Left mid, can also play striker, and he's one of the tricksters. He got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. So if you're looking for a tricky guy, St. Maximin could actually be more of your type. No traits though, but he does get the speedster and the dribbler specialities. Moving on to Brian Mancilla. This year, I want to preface this by saying he didn't reach his maximum potential. He's, I think, 80, 81-ish. But I think it is because playing time does have a role this year in player growth, and he didn't get the most play time. That being said, he turned out alright. 99 sprint speed, 96 acceleration, and 85 stamina. He's very usable. With 80 plus in ball control and dribbling, and 83 in finishing, he might actually be a better striker than he is a freaking winger. For once, he didn't grow immensely in long passing, only at 61, but short passing, still decent. Let's see if he gained any traits. 5'10", 2-star, 2-star, something to take a note of. And he is left-footed, can play left mid, and he can play striker. So there you guys go. The young Argentinian gained no traits, and he gained the speedster speciality. Moving on down to Adama, got up to an 83. Very nice, 23 million overall for the 26-year-old. 99 sprint speed, 98 acceleration with high agility and balance to boot. Stamina's a little bit low. Would have liked to see a little bit more of that. And strength didn't grow as much as I thought it would. I would like, you know, maybe like 85 plus strength, but only got to 79. 90 in ball control and dribbling, and really close there in crossing, short passing, and shot power, all being very nice. For once, refreshing. Didn't become a monster in long passing. Alright, let's go in a little bit more in depth. 5'10", only 3-star, 3-star, which is a little bit disappointing. Right winger is the only position that I can really play. Medium work rates, right-footed, no traits, speciality, speedster, dribbler, kind of standard. Okay, moving on. Daniel Podence got up to an 84 and is now worth 28.5 million. He's a beast. Look at this: 98 acceleration, 99 agility, 99 sprint speed, 92 balance. Ridiculous. Strength is only 32 though, so pretty much a gust of wind will blow him off the ball. But he's got good ball control and dribbling as well as decent long shots. Once again, refreshing, he doesn't have, 99 to long passing, but he has excellent short passing at 87 and good crossing and decent enough finishing. I'm thinking he's probably one of the, only 5'5", but he is tricky. He makes up for the lack of strength with 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Can only play the right side, he's Portuguese, he's got high medium work rates, and he's right-footed. He also has the flare trait along with the speedster and the acrobat speciality. Moving on down to Juan Hadello. He was one of the older ones, and he's actually starting to deteriorate now, and he just never really grew. He only got up to 77, and then he basically stopped growing from that point on. A kind of, disappointing. He just didn't really work out for me. He's a decent enough player, but for the price tag and for the other players that you can get on this list, you could do better. That's it. His 1+ is he offers you a lot of versatility. Left wing, right wing striker, and center forward. High work rates, and 4-star skill moves. 5'10", he has the flare trait and no specialities. We're going to keep on moving to Rizzi, or Rizzi over here is what I nicknamed him, I believe. Once again, he didn't get as much play time along with Mancilla, but turned out decent. You know, obviously, I think if for under $1 million, he got all the way up to 6 million in total worth. 25 years old for the left winger. Pretty high acceleration, agility, and 96, you know, sprint speed isn't all too bad. Good finishing for his rating, 84. That's not bad at all. Decent enough in ball control and dribbling, and 99 long shots. That's incredible. So he's a specialized beast. He's definitely very usable. 6 foot tall as well, so pretty lanky, can play both wings, and a 3-star. Good thing to note as the long shot taker trait, the speedster, and the distant shooter speciality. Alright, and now we're going on to Kylian Mbappe Lawton. He got all the way up to an 85. I did not remember him being that good. I think he might have actually exceeded it. 35.5 million is now his worth at the age of 23. So I think he could actually grow a little bit more. 99 sprint speed, 97 acceleration, 91 agility, and pretty good strength. One of the stronger kids on here with 71, and decent enough balance and stamina. 90 plus in ball control, dribbling, and he's got dark greens and crossing, finishing, short passing, and long shots. Yeah, this guy's pretty damn good. One of the better ones, one of the more well-rounded ones that we have encountered. Unfortunately, much like, he's kind of built like Lazaro over here. He's 5'10", 3-star. He's got high medium work rates and can only play on the left wing. The young Frenchman is right-footed, and he gained no traits, but he's got the speedster, dribbler, and the acrobat speciality. So he's not the trickiest, but, you know, physical-wise and dribbling-wise, he can get the job done there. And I think that is pretty much it, guys, for, you know, these are the best cheap young winners that you guys should be buying in FIFA 17 career mode. Hopefully I helped you out. If I did, go ahead and leave a like and share it with your friends. It would definitely help the channel out. If we can get, you know, this video up to, I'd say, you know, 150 likes, we'll go ahead and be either doing the next best center backs or center mids. Go ahead and leave a vote right here. It should be that little eye thing that goes ahead and pops up at the top, you know, left-hand corner of the screen. Go ahead and vote there. And if you want to go ahead and check out, you know, the last video, which was on strikers, go ahead and click right here, ding. And if you want something a little bit different, I do storyline career modes. You know, so if you want to go ahead and get caught up on that, it's pretty fun. So if you like kind of like the journey, I kind of do my own journey. So go ahead and check that out right here, ding. Anyway, my name's B-Minus. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.